What's going on, world? What's going on, gamers? So we have a very good article here, and we got some videos to look at. Recently, what Elon Musk said in a conference, going against the woke agenda and the DEI agenda in the gaming industry. As you see right here, it says right here in this title, Elon Musk takes on woke game companies in town hall, saying, "Make video games great again." Elon Musk has been paying close attention to wokeness in video games, and is as frustrated as most gamers. He was asked if he would start his own studio. We're gonna get to that video. We're gonna talk about also him defending Japan on multiple occasions too. One with the Dragon Quest scenario, and one with the Assassin's Creed Shadow scenario. So we got some interesting stuff here. Like, subscribe, help this channel out. I'll be doing this for years. If you guys want to see the Assassin's Creed coverage, I've done so many videos. You can go walk through a library on my channel of covering every angle possible on that. I've done also other exposures with DEI, woke agendas, obviously including Sweet Baby Inc. 2, who's tied into Ubisoft. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let me know what y'all think. And we're going to look at some quick tweets real quick, what he said. It should not be acceptable for any game company or any company in the gaming industry to be racist and sexist against Caucasian males or white males, because that is a thing they want to attack and tear down their principle. A lot of them have inferiority complexities. They just can't stand the quality of their work, and people just have issues with it. So they want to be right there and feel the same way, but their way of doing it is just not working, and they just can't accept the honest results. It's definitely racism, reverse racism, and they want to play the victim and act like it's not, but when it's done to them, it's the worst thing in the world, and you can't be racist against Caucasians. Some of them think like that, which I think is absolutely stupid. And then he has a tweet right here that says DEI kills art, and after the Caucasian, they're going to be attacking the Asians, definitely the Japanese. So yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Now let's go over to this video and take a look at it. Here's an example of what I was talking about earlier.
So I was wondering, with recent flops like
Make video games great again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With recent flops like Conquered and Dustborn, games are prioritizing pronouns and things like that instead
That's
of
annoying.
actual gameplay. Yeah. So I was wondering, have you ever thought about making your own gaming studio and making an impact in the industry?
You know, if there's one thing I could say that would be a fun thing to do, it would be to start a gaming studio. Because I do actually intrinsically love video games. And I think actually if you apply sort of AI to video games, you could really make it just some make incredible video games. So yeah, I think just generally for content, the problem with like the sort of DEI and the woke mind virus is that it kills the art. It's just
Yeah.
like as soon as when you can see something that is forcibly imposed on the story and it's discordant, it destroys the art.
Watch this, y'all. Let's go. Suicide Squad. You guys ready for this ugly thing? Look at it. Who wants this? It's like these, like, disgusting. What is this? What is this? If you take a look at the stuff that they do, it's like it's very unattractive and ugly. I mean, I can go to a lot of other games, but you guys know what's up. Like, it's just like no. And not only that, but when you make that type of thing or things that they're making, it interferes with the story, interferes with the writing. Definitely if you make them non-binary, like, and you think about a game like a BioWare game like Dragon Age, right? Or a game that's in the Fallout series, or a game that's in any Bethesda series, dialogue is very important, and choices are very important, and you're going to start seeing that be messed with big time because of this. And it always fails. It's terrible. Nothing comes out of it. Sweet Baby Inc. games all fail. You know what I mean? Anything that people are trying in that category, it devalues the developer quality. You start making problems where they don't exist, and now you have to focus on problems that are not gaming related. And you get all this weird stuff coming up in there that's just not gaming oriented, and it's not going to cater and work on the audience that gaming has been built around for the past 3, 4 decades, right? And they get mad when you don't accept that, and they want to stick these childish labels on you and play the victim. And we all know that's not going to work because we're not falling for it. Racist, bigot, all that nonsense. And it's like, can y'all do something else besides make these simpleton, uh, childish remarks over and over again? And that's all you know how to do. You can't do anything else. Then lock your Twitter account. Just it's just repetitive, low IQ behavior, and it just gets annoying after a while. And then you cause a bunch of layoffs for cheap labor. That sounds like a, typical communist strat, right? Like, the factory working, betraying your own people, and getting in people there who don't know what they're doing, but you're giving them way lower pay, and they're not qualified. The games are always delayed, they're rushed, they're unfinished. You're tearing down companies and developers that have been good for a very long time, and when this invaded, they all went to hell. So there's nothing good out of it. We just need to get it out.
And now it's hard to enjoy the story. It kicks you out of the story
Hmm.
because you can just feel that you're being lectured.
We're seeing it in movies and TV and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. It's like, let me just enjoy my video games. Man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know. Come on, not video games too. All right.
So he's doing a lot of good things with his influence, and he has so much money. He doesn't have to do this, and that's one thing I respect about him. At least he's uh, making good decisions with the influence that he has, and he's attacking the right things. And he plays a lot of Diablo. He's been playing games just as long as I've been playing games. You know what I mean? Because I've been playing games since 1994, over 30 years. A long time gamer here. And he's not no casual guy. He gets to the end game as deep as you can in the Diablo games. He plays other games as well too, but he's been heavily involved into that big time. So another thing here is, if we go back here a little bit, um, Elon Musk defends this here. So here too, he says DEI kills art. He attacked Assassin's Creed development team, and what's his face got in his feelings over it. Assassin's Creed Shadows boss explained why he ignored Elon Musk after backlash over African samurai Yasuke. It's sad, he's just feeding hatred. He says he hurt his feelings. He had to go listen to some meditation, podcast. It's like, dude, what a snowflake, right? It's like, get out of here. You know, but he also commented on this, but I had kind of took down the thing for that. But he just says it's a shame that this happened. What they're doing to the Dragon Quest censorship. So let's go down here and take a look at this video real quick and see what he has to say here.
あとすごい話題になってたそのコスチュームとか当時とそのままな
They
のか
weren't
どうな
exactly
の
the
か
same as they were back
あり
then.
ましたよね、また
まあね、いろいろ規制もあってね、露出してきちゃいけないとかね。
そこ、ちょっとあんまり深掘りする気はないんですけど、いいのにだってフィクションだけどその中に主人公というあなたが入って冒険するっていうことでいいじゃないと思うんですけど、違うんですかね。
なんですかね、よくわかんないですけどね、これについてはね。
ゲームだし、フィクションという自分の中のバーチャル体験でのノンフィクションだから楽しくければいいのにっていうふうに思っちゃいますけどね。
あんまり露出するとね、年齢が上がっちゃうっていうね。全年齢じゃなくなってしまうっていうのがあったりとか。
ルールがやっぱなんか各国違ったりするんでね、広く売ろうと思うと一番厳しいところに合わせざるを得ないとか。
でも当時そんなこと思わなかったですけどね。
コンプラっていう名のね、やっぱりね、ある種のね、なんだろうな、絶対心というべき、善の名を借りた悪みたいなのがある。
Yeah, we know what he's talking about.
全員が不快感を覚えないなんてことはないわけ。だって不快なことを覚える動向でもいいわけよ。だって綺麗汚いとかさ、善悪って人それぞれに感じ方があるわけじゃん。で物事はやっぱり根っこにあるのはやっぱり絶対やっちゃいけないことだけいくつかあって、それさえやらなきゃあとはいいじゃないって、そういうのがないわけよ。だからやっぱり
Think about what he just said to because he's talking about Lucifer and the Satanic Code. But the interesting thing too, what he's saying is that as long as you follow these rules, you're allowed to come over here. So if they don't follow these rules, that means they can't sell their products. They can't make more games. They can't make the profit. And the Western market is so big, they can't stay in Japan anymore. That stopped a long time ago. And plus, why would you not want to put your product everywhere? So there's these guidelines. That's why I try to tell people. Um, they're kind of, trying to double bind people and make it to where if you don't follow these rules, then we're not going to allow you to put your products in the market like you would think. We even fund you if you go along. So some of them are like, that's very annoying to deal with, and just think about that.
欧米の方から来てるその宗教的な概念から来るその正教徒の考え方ってアメリカにあるじゃない。彼らのコンプラの考え方って本当ね狭い。
Like you said, that's what I've been trying to tell people. You're dealing with a dark religious cult. Whether people want to be into it or not, it doesn't matter. There's people that say, I don't like politics, I don't be into it. But yes, you don't, but the point is that you have to know how to deal with it. You have to know it for what it is, whether you're into it or not, because it's going to invade eventually and it's going to affect you. So there's no way to avoid it. I'll put my camera back on after we get done reading all this, but it's just a way of understanding that we have to see things as they are, even if we're not into that. And for the people who can, it's good to, listen to them. And even if they're into it in a good manner, which I think is a very good foundation for every human being, it's good to just listen to people you can trust. That's how you know something will be represented in the right way. Because it's not the label that's the issue, but the individuals that are misrepresenting the label that give people the wrong idea about it.
でだから向こうでコミックスだけに全部その年齢で区切ってやらなきゃいけない。少年ジャンプの漫画だったら13アップ、13歳以上じゃないと出せない。私は全部リテイク入れなきゃいけない。でそれを訴訟が起きるそのために保険も入らなきゃいけない。もうこんなねバカな国とね
Yeah.
やるの本当めんどくさい。
Yeah, like he was saying when dealing with the lawsuits and stuff, you don't want to deal with that. And that is very frustrating. And it takes processing and making processing a lot longer to get the game where we want to get. That's why sometimes things take longer and it's annoying.
でそっから日本も悪影響を受けてやってるから、
主人公もね男女選べるんだけど、男女選ぶって書いていけないのね。
Oh, look at this. You can't choose between a man and a woman anymore. Guys, I think we know where this is going, right? The non-binary, the he, her, she, him, and just confusing people, right? Like, you know what I mean? Messing around with it with something that's already in perfect order. This weird stuff. So we know what religion he's talking about. We know a guy that's trying to disguise himself as good and evil. For those that are educated in that field, yeah, we know what's going on.
タイプ1タイプ2なのね。
ね
のこれ男女誰が一体文句言うんだろうと思うんだけど、
そう
ね、わからないね。
なんか
So there it is right there. And Elon Musk was like, yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. So it's good to see that he's getting into this type of stuff and that he could be funding and attacking it. That's why we want him in. The dog of the Department of Government, department along with Donald Trump.
I was wondering.
So that we could have more power to get that out the way, and they do the right things, and just helping out big time, because that's a huge influence that can help against them. But that's what we want. We want people to use their influence in the right manners. But that's what I wanted to cover on this. It's good to see that. I like that. I think that would be very cool because he's doing a lot of other good things elsewhere. So let me know what y'all think. Like I said, like, subscribe. This channel is going to keep on doing the right thing, and so you're supporting an intelligent person. But yeah, another thing that I wanted to add in too is I think that if he gets involved as well, he may actually be trying to, I don't know if y'all saw this, if you look into it, he was thinking about buying Disney, because that's the foundation of a lot of this crap. So because he has a lot of money, he could be able to change a lot of things and make that influence becoming even better and just push them out and get rid of them. He should get a portion in the gaming industry. I think that would be great. But that's what I wanted to add in about that, because I don't know if y'all knew about him trying to buy up Disney to change a lot of things with that too. So yeah, that'd be great. Look into that if y'all can. All right, y'all. Peace out.